Hello humans! Welcome back to another Dank Doggo. Today I duck it up. So our duck it up moments for today is from u/untied we stand. Tifu, by telling my 35 years old wife that she looks hot in a 20 years old picture. From just the title, I guess that somehow reminds her that she's looked a lot older now and her husband, the OP, might want to be with other younger girls, I guess. So she got mad and jealous of herself. I can't really see how this is gonna be a Tifu moment. So let's see, what do we got? So this happened last night and I'm not sure how this is going to end. I'd like to begin by stating I'm not a perv. That being said, I may have done something pervy and I now hate myself. This duck up is innocent enough, I think, but the implications are terrible. I'll let you be the judge. So, yesterday, my beautiful 35 years old wife went to her grandmother's house to help clean out her old room. She lived with her in high school because her mother passed away, and she didn't want to change school, so she stayed. Her room at grandma's has pretty much untouched since she moved in with me 16 years ago. Anyways, she got home late last night and was very excited to show me some of her treasures for decades past that she recovered from her childhood bedroom. Unfortunately, her show and tell session coincided with a playoff game, so she did not have my undivided attention. Even though the Titans clearly had it in the bag, you have to watch it until the end just in case. She showed me her sketchbook. Very nice, dear. You could have been an artist. An article she wrote that was published in a local newspaper. Whoa, babe. You could have been a journalist. Fumble. And some other stuff. Then, she breaks out a dusty photo album of the good old days of disposable cameras. I got detailed history of every pictures of her friends, her siblings, people that she doesn't even remember, places that no longer exist. I was not paying attention, I'll admit that. She flipped through the page and after pages, she sat beside me on the couch and I glanced at the pictures and gave my obligatories, "That's nice." "Oh wow, look at that," response. Everything was going peachy until she flipped the page and said, "This is a picture of me at the beach," and I glanced, and it was her in a bikini. Her, my wife, in a bikini. And I said, "Damn." And I looked back at the TV. Silence from her. I feel something is wrong. I can feel her eyes on the side of my face. I said the wrong thing. What did I do? I risk a peek at her face. She is shocked. I have obviously grown a grotesque second head on my shoulder because the look on her face could not be the result of anything less. "What?" I asked stupidly. "What the duck does that even mean? I show you a picture of me when I was 15 ducking years old and you say, 'Dang? You find that ducking attractive? You're disgusting.'" I have no answer. I just kinda look at her wishing she'd start laughing at me. No, she's ducking with me. But no, the same expression of rage and disappointment. I don't know what to do. I kinda stirred out. But, you know, younger, I guess you're hot. I'm sorry, but you have always been hot. What the duck am I supposed to say? She tells me that little girl in the picture no longer exists. That it's not her, but a memory. And that I'm a weirdo. I have nothing to say. I just want this conversation to be over. There are 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I get a brilliant idea to say, "Look, I wasn't paying attention. Let me see the pictures again. I'm sure you aren't hot." Smooth. I won't go into too much detail about the rest of the conversation, but suffice it to say that I'm sleeping on the couch and should apparently be on a list of folks to keep an eye on. All I wanted to do was to watch football. TLDR, I saw a picture of my wife taken when she was 15 and suggested she was hot. Edit. I should add her grandmother is being moved to hospice care. She does not normally react this way, but I think she's under a lot of stress. Also, I've read your comments and agree that this has more to do with me ignoring her than me thinking she was a hottie at 15. She needs me there to listen to her, and I blew it. Thanks for your feedback, though it's a lot to think about. Edit 2. Hooray! I made it to the front page! I wanted to update to the folks who seem genuinely interested. My wife and I talked about it. We are doing just fine now. She's not crazy, not an escort, and we are not getting a divorce. So some of you suggested her reaction may have been the result of the past trauma. She assured me that this is not the case. She's just stressed and angry with me. Lastly, fellas, please stop suggesting that I did nothing wrong. Because you think it's perfectly natural and okay to be attracted to teenage girls. It is not. I don't care how quote-unquote developed they are. Stop it. Final edit. Sorry if I ghosted you guys. I took some of your advice and have been giving my wife undivided attention. I'm not used to this amount of attention or scrutiny, and honestly, it's been a mixed bag. It's Reddit. I asked for it. But now I feel kinda like a young actress who wanted a private meeting with Harvey Weinstein. So I'll try to read your 4,000 comments and reply to anyone who I feel might be waiting for one, but not for now. Thanks for your support and advice. Thank you for mocking, trolling, and ridiculing me as well. It's all in good fun, I hope. Well, that's the end of the story. Although the OP clearly did say that stop saying that he did nothing wrong. Well, personally I feel that he did in fact did nothing wrong and quite innocent. I mean, it's his wife after all and not some random teenage girls. Just that it's some years back. From how I see it, it means that OP finds his wife to be attractive all the time, regardless of her age, and he loves her very much. I don't think that's something to be mad about, and he couldn't have possibly known what age she was just from viewing the picture. Not to mention, he wasn't even paying attention, busy watching TV. I think that was his only mistake here. Maybe he should have used other words or way of expressions, like saying how cute she was in the picture instead of a dang. Also, in the title, OP said she was 20, but in the post she was 15. So I guess, there's a lot different, but yeah. So I guess he's just mistaken. Alright, and now for the comments. We have the first comment by u/Loki Trick. It was 28-6 at the end of the third. You probably could have paid a bit more attention. U/Hey ya pal replied that, as a Falcons fan, that score doesn't mean a thing. Username Twisted Panic is sad and said, rise in Falcon fandom. Meanwhile, username Dead Again has a solution. Just tell her 15, 16, or 17 years old me would have ducked you. 18 and up would have just waited. Username I Simply Walk in Water said, 35 years old him is still waiting now. Haha, lol, good one. U/BL Bonite replied, savage. Right? Savage indeed. User Throwaway7603825 shared that. So here's the thing. My boyfriend and I got together when I was 15 and he was 17. We're in our early 20s now, and when we talk about our sexual relationship in the past, he will comment that he liked my breasts or something to that effect. That doesn't mean at that age he's now would be sexually attracted to 15 years old me. I don't think you did anything wrong. When it's your spouse, I think the rules are a little different. Maybe I can see if you guys didn't know each other when the picture was taken, but just slightly. Also, sometimes it's hard to differentiate between adolescents and young adults. Some people just look older, and that picture was taken when she was already close to adulthood anyway. How were you automatically supposed to know she was underage in it? Right? And I agree the rules should be different for someone like your husband. I mean, how would, he know when the picture was taken? Plus, it's his wife after all and not some random girls on the internet, so I don't think OP is wrong on this one. If you look at things positively, then you could see that OP finds his wife attractive all the time, and he doesn't really care about her age. U/controversial comrade commented. Reddit be like, she doesn't deserve you. Divorce. Username Lord Nessak said, I don't think you did anything wrong. I can't believe that ended up with you on the couch. Word of advice though, turn off the football game when your wife is sharing her life with you. If you did anything idiotic, it's that. U/Nemesis01 gave their thoughts. Why do people sleep on couch? Like fine, you have a disagreement. Sleep on the same bed and don't touch each other. Even though I'm Canadian, but come from parents who immigrated, I never understood one person sleeping on the couch. One of the dumbest things about Western relationships. U/BowlofJello said, I don't think you did anything wrong. I think it was her bad for freaking out over a little misunderstanding / honesty. I don't think you did anything wrong. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think it was her bad for freaking out over a little misunderstanding. Honestly, I feel like that's a compliment. You weren't saying she was hot because she was 15 or that all 15 years old are attractive to you. You just saw a photo of her when she was younger that you thought she looked good in. U/Jayhawk163 replied that. Also, it can be hard to tell someone ages, especially from an old small photo. U/Barry further added, yeah, like if she was 18, would, it suddenly be okay for him to say that? I'm not one of these weirdos that argues it's okay to be attracted to children. I'm just saying, how was he supposed to know? It's his wife. Of course he thinks she looks good. And now we have the final comment from username Han Whitco. He believes that your wife just put one of the most important people in her life into hospice care. As she is reminiscing about her life during the time she lived with her grandmother, you ignore her to watch a football game. Grief makes a person act out in different ways. I don't think your wife should have asked you to support her while her grandma is in hospice or while she's packing up her childhood home. The fact that you described the incident initially without describing the context is alarming to me. Significant others shouldn't have begged for support while their loved ones are dying. And their overreactions to awkward situations should be described on Reddit with zero context. At least you added that edit. Just be there for her and be patient through grieving. You'll have more chances to watch football, and this is your chance to support her through this difficult time. That's it for today, fellow humans. Thanks for watching. Dank Doggo appreciates your time. If you enjoy our content and want to see more of us, stay tuned and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that like button or Doggo will cry. Also, you can always tell us your Doggo comrades you experience in the comment section. I will catch up with you guys later in the next video.